spikes from July 22nd and the spike of July 21st. You see those two green rectangles right here. I'm referring to these ones and this one. That is those spikes from July 21st and July 22nd. That was a back-to-back spike in the afternoon. That gave you the all-time high, right? That was the move that gave us the all-time high of 44.80, right? Now, when you pull back yesterday, or before yesterday on the pullback, and we hit those 43.50s overnight, right? When we hit that 43.50 overnight, you actually were hitting right at the top of that spike. You were right at the top of the spike on July 21st. We never got to the TPOC, which is a naked point of control that we had at the 43.40s. But having said that, if we were to break it next week after a Jackson Hole event, right? If we were to break those 43.80s, these are all the targets that I'm going to be looking for, right? Breaking on that 43.80, that's going to expose that 43.50, 43.40, and eventually that yellow line that you see right there, that is that 43.30. A lot of gamma there, a lot of puts on that 43.30. That could be a very, very good potential trade if this is to break. So having said that, let me go and look at a couple of things. I think I lost the connection, guys, to my YouTube stream. So I'm going to have to go over again because I just lost the connection to it. As we're talking here in the markets early on today, we made a good amount of points already, all the way from 44.01 to the 44.30. My guys here in the room making a killing. Those of you here in YouTube, and if you guys follow me on Twitter, probably you guys know already my tweet feed that I have. One of them is private, one of them is not. But right here on eslive8.com, you can go ahead and follow me on eslive8_.com. But if you want to be a participant and look at the private scenarios that I give and on the private feed that I have on Twitter, you're more than welcome to join our Discord, and then I'll probably provide you guys access to it. A couple of things that I do is every day in the morning, I do provide some entries, some exits, a couple of plan of actions for the day. Out of this morning, out of the get-go, we did mention the fact that we were opening above the 4,400, that we were going to look for a correction to that 4,400 as well, because if you open above it, we open at 44.06, I believe, we were going to correct. And we did exactly that, right at 44.01, went break. Then we sat on it on those 10s and 15s. Any break from that was going to give you the 25, 35, which we just missed it by 1 point. High of the day right now, 44.33.75. We have this naked point of control at 44.36. I would like to clean that up, but we'll see if that's going to happen. Right now, the market is stalling here at 11 a.m. in the morning, trying to look for balance right on these 24s to the 30 area. It is understandable. We have our VPOC right at it. There is the volume point of control right on that 44.28. That is the volume point of control. So we see this small right there, high volume node for the day. And right underneath, nothing but thin air. This was the volume that we printed on the first 15 to 20 minutes of the day. Not a lot of volume here all the way till 44.20. So the volume is right there, right? If you are trading these markets, we just fail the range extension, right? This is your initial balance, what we call the IB, right? And the IB was 44.32. About 32 points of range. So now what the market needs to do is balance inside the first hour of trading. Okay, right inside of the first hour of trading, right there where we are right now, I'm going to be looking for a halfback. The previous day high needs to hold. That 44.15 needs to hold for today, guys. Right? So as this market is pulling back, this is going to provide you guys opportunities to go long in the markets. Like I said early on, I like the long right here on 22 and around 20. My risk, very small, about 2 to 3 points in order to collect about 7 to 9 points back to 33. Okay, so those of you on YouTube, I hope you guys are having fun, having a fantastic week right here in the room. We've been killing it the whole freaking month. So far, not a single losing day. I mean, we are already at the 20th of the month, and it has been pretty fantastic. My only loss that I have so far, and I'm babysitting, is a couple of moves on my oil, which I am long big on a $2 million account. I have about 36 lots long all the way at 63.87, and I'm losing about a dollar on about 36 lots, but I have defended them with some puts and some call options that we sold underneath, right? So let me take you back to what you will see when you come to the room. Every single day you come to the room, what you expect from us is the following. 9 a.m. in the morning, you come, we go over pre-market analysis at 9 a.m., 30 minutes before the market even opens. Then we analyze stocks. If there are any in the room that are trading stocks, we go over the stocks as well. Then I decide on the game plan. What is the game plan for today? What should we expect out of the markets? And we trade according to the plan of action. Then we move on into the opening bell. Once the open bell rings, I do call my trades ahead of time, right? Ahead of time, I tell my guys what exactly am I going to do, place the orders, they get executed. If they work, great. If they don't, well, they don't, right? This is only about odds. This is my risk, my accounts. I do handle professional accounts on my own, some family funds, and those are the accounts that I trade live in the room with my guys. Some of my guys, they do trade micros. I do myself trade micros for some of my clients that are small accounts of $10,000, $15,000. Every other single account, I only trade full ES mini and full oil, crude oil, which is my expertise. I do not trade NQs. I do not trade anything else. Sometimes I trade gold. I love trading gold. And the currencies, which I have traded for over 12 years now. The only thing I trade is the Canadian dollar, which is the loonie that I call. And then I trade the euro using the dollar as a barometer. All right. So again, it is 11:05 now. I'm waiting for this market to give me that 22. And the key of success, I believe, for myself and the guys in the room is that we wait for our trades to come to us, right? So we do not hesitate. We wait for the trades, right, to come to us. One of them that I'm waiting for is that 2022. I want to get long again, maybe get me myself 10 points back to 30, right, on 3 lots. So that's how I trade. I trade only using market profile and only using order flow, right? If you guys looked at the order flow that I have here on the screen, that is a graphical representation using a software called Bookmap, right? But then if you want to be really cool and trade and learn to trade as a professional trader, what do? You use the DOM, right? So I have a customized DOM. By the way, I give this for free to my guys in the room. I do not sell anything here except my services, which you get from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. daily, Monday through Friday. Plus, you get mentoring every Saturday morning, mentoring for the guys on market profile and learning how to read and properly analyze order flow and trade using only the ladder. This is what we call the DOM, depth of market. So as I come to 11:10 now, I'm waiting for this trade. I might start front running here with a couple of lots on the 218s. If you look right now, the market is, these guys want to get cheaper prices, right? These guys want to grab the stocks. These are the bids on your left, and these are the offers on your right, right? Here are the offers on your order flow, and here are your buyers. Here are all the bids, right? These are the orders sitting in the book at limit, right? So these are your limit orders. And right here, these flashing numbers that you see right there, these are the market orders getting executed. And if you looked at it right now, trying to lift the offers, they just lift the offers all the way from that 24.50, 23.75 all the way to 26, right? They just gave you about 3 points here. Very nice setup. I think they just set up a small flipper right there. There is a pattern that we call the flip, and they just did a flip, and they did it again right now. Here is the flip pattern working perfectly, and these guys are taking the bait. They are absorbing all those 25s, pulling the orders. Got reload the book a couple of times here. He keeps reloading those 25s. Let's see if he's gonna get those 26s here. Tries to get the point here. 26 are gone. Market orders hitting very small. Not a lot of market orders hitting the books at this point, but he did a pretty good lift in here. Right there, there was a small order that came through, and then he put a big order. He flushed them from 24 now to about 27. Right? Here are the ranges that we will be playing on. That 24 is holding. I'm going to start going long here on this 24 myself. Maybe put a couple of 6 lots here. Let's see if I can get at least, let me see. Yeah, at least 3 lots on it. I'm going to put it right at 24 and see if this guy's going to come back and reload those 27s. If you're long this market, look for that 30. 30 and 33 has been a resistance. It was expected to be a resistance, right? You guys remember we were this morning looking at a couple of reports from Spot Gamma, right? You guys were looking at Spot Gamma this morning. And hold on, let me see something because I have my oil moving about 63 and I have a small order here. Give me 1 second, please. Let me close this out. I just took a small order on my other account from 62.75 to that 63.04. All right. So this morning, what we do early in the morning, we analyze what the moves are going to be in the markets, right? One of the moves that we were looking for. There is not enough, right? There is no reason for market makers now to be selling futures, right? As we are getting right here, right, into this 44. Oh, this is not today, excuse me. This is today's market, right? As you guys are getting above that 4,400 for the next expiration, right? There is no reason for them to be selling. Now, this morning, out of the report that we got from Spot Gamma, right? These guys are amazing. I have their services. I share it with my guys in the room. Let me move this out of the way here. Right? This morning, where is the money at? Right? Where was the money at this morning? Money is right here, right at 4,400, right? 4,400, okay? Then you are right now, right here in the 44.30s. You're stuck right there. This is the amount of calls, right at the 44.30. So we are getting those today. All of that expires today. How much it expired today? About 36% on the SPX, right? 36% expiring right at the open. This was the big move that we saw going away from that 43.90, right? Trying to dissolve that 4,400. Where is the resistance today? There you have it. 44.31. That is the resistance. And the next one is the 44.41. And that is exactly what you see right here, right? 44.41 resistance. That 44.41 converts into 44.35 in the books. All right. So guys, again, trade smart. Don't get all greedy. Any trades that you get right here, especially now that it's 11 a.m. past 11, we're going into lunch. Start looking for reloads, small, take 3, 8, 9 points, whatever you like to do, and go from there and take it. All right. Let's go back to the order flow. Let me see something here quickly. Let's see if these guys are going to show up and reload here. 27. I want to see these guys drop below this 24, or at least give me a second entry right here on that 24, right? Do I have this as always? No. Why is it not printing? Oh, because I have this. So 27 coming up. Let's see. Pulling orders, very small. Nice wall of bids underneath, right? Very nice wall here. Holding that 24 steady, okay? And then you see the range here at 30 and 31.50, just waiting the offers on the other side. So it's about 7 points range, which is 14 points on 2 lots, if you guys are a 2 lots trader, right? So I'm gonna be looking into these orders right now, placing more and more orders, see if we can come. Currently, we are sitting right at the volume point of control, conducting business like nothing. This is a magnet, and that is acting just like a magnet right now, sitting right at the 44.28. We need to break away in order to get those 32s. If not, we need to come and get better prices right into that 44.24. All right, 11:15 in the mornings. Now we're going into these 29s. I have one order on this oil, and I don't want to get rid of it until we hit the 63.15. So I might need to move my stop right now. I'm going to move the stop from that to 95. I don't want to lose that. I'm long 79, I believe they fill my order. Let's see if I'm going to get that 15 out of this oil. He's coming to 10. 63.09. Okay, I'm going to move my stop to 63 even now on that oil. NQ holding that 15,000. Right, NQ is holding. By the way, I forgot to move this out of the way for those of you here in the room, for you guys to see the bigger picture, right? Here are the bigger pictures on the ES, NQ, NASDAQ, and oil, right? There you have it. '28 balance mode on this ES right now. Let me move my market profile and my order flow right here. All right, let's move my order flow. They were about to stop me on that oil, 6,300. I mean 63 even. I think they will stop me out right now. I am long 62.79. I was looking for $500 here quickly. I guess I'm gonna collect only $300. I mean $200, excuse me. All right, 63.05, 63.06. Let's see. ES getting a bit crazy here, just muted. I see a lot of absorption right there on that VPOC. Small trading here on the 28th. That 24 coming back. Let's see if that 24 is going to come back and give me an opportunity to jump on. Put 3 lots on it. I'll put 3 lots on these 24. Let's see if they're going to give me that 28. Looking at the weekly profile on the ES, right? On the ES, here is the weekly profile out of the ES. And what is important to note, one of the things that is very, very important to note on that move that you see in the markets today is the fact that we are right at this high volume node. If you looked at it, we are right on that 44, 24, 28 area. And this is the number that I was going for when we came into the morning. And you see my analysis is like, man, can we get those 40s and those 39s? Yeah. But moving away from here, I like that. I really like that we are moving away from that 4400, 4410. So this, gives me better value right on this area so far. Okay. This is 5 days profile, volume profile only. And what you see on the screen, I think this is a half an hour candlesticks, which I do not use. I just have them there just for the sake of looking at the price action. Printing 27.50, 28 here, 63.07. Guys, I'm going to take my oil here, $400. I'm not going to be greedy. I'm looking for 63.50, but it's not coming over. So I'll take the $300. Profit is profit. and it's gone. All right, let me see if they executed on my other account. I have 2 accounts with that oil trade. I got some, let me see. Oh man, no. What are you doing? What are you doing? All right, there you go. I'm out. 63.08. They just got me out. And now they're going to go. Now that I got out of oil, now they're going to move into the 15s, which is my original goal. Look at these guys. Dang it. 63.11 already. I just got out 63.08. But that's the way they do it. You can never time these things. And I was just looking for that 63.50. We'll see if they're going to give it on that oil. If I see 62.80s again, I am loading the boat on that oil. Trying to collect those $1,000 easy money on oil. All right, guys, 11:20 in the morning. I'm going to get rid of this profile on the screen and put back only my book map along with every single other index for you to look into at the screen. A couple of icebergs showing up at 27. We are right at the combo on 44.33. I'm going to start putting my longs orders here right at 22 and right at 20 and right at 24. I'm going to put 6 lots on, see if that's going to work. My target, looking for 44.31. All right. I will go long right on that 22 and 20. Okay. My orders are sitting ducks right now. Right there and right there. Oops, excuse me, wrong color. All right, wrong color. Right here. That is my order, and that is my order for right now. Let's see if they're gonna hold on to it and then give me from 22 a move back into the 30s. And with that, I'm gonna have to let you guys go tomorrow, 8 a.m. Tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, we will have our mentoring class and weekly review. Those of you guys on YouTube, thank you so much for coming over. Remember, you can sign up to look and check us out. Just come to our Discord channel. I just posted you guys a link. You guys can come check it out. It is free for the first week. And after that, you guys decide if this is a style of trading that you would like to follow. Thank you so much. Take care. Have a fantastic day. Have a blessed weekend. And I'll be seeing you guys in YouTube next week, 9:30 Central, 10:30 Eastern Time. Take care. God bless. Be seeing you guys next week.